Ferrari. The name alone brings to mind a world of speed, luxury, and raw power. For most people, owning a Ferrari is the absolute pinnacle of success. But what if I told you that for some of the biggest stars on the planet, that dream can become a total nightmare? See, Ferrari isn't just a car company, it's a kingdom, fiercely protected, with a strict and often unspoken code of conduct. And if you break that code, you're not just out of the club, you're allegedly blacklisted. Now, Ferrari has publicly denied that a formal blacklist even exists. But a clear pattern of behavior, along with stories from insiders, suggests they are extremely selective about who gets to hold the keys. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the unwritten rules of owning a prancing horse and revealing why stars like Justin Bieber and Deadmau5 found themselves on the outside looking in. The unwritten rules. So what does it take to get on Ferrari's bad side? It turns out that having millions in the bank isn't nearly enough. There's a saying among the ultra-elite, you don't own a Ferrari, Ferrari owns you. The company views its clients less as customers and more as brand ambassadors, and it runs an incredibly tight ship to protect its image. The rules, both spoken and unspoken, are pretty intense. First, don't mess with perfection. Ferrari believes its cars are works of art right out of the factory. Drastic, unauthorized modifications are seen as a huge sign of disrespect. Second, don't be a flipper. This is a big one, especially for their limited edition models. To stop people from buying a rare car just to resell it for a quick profit, Ferrari often has contracts that give them the first right to buy it back. And finally, don't tarnish the brand. Any behavior that Ferrari considers tacky, classless, or disrespectful can get you cut off. Your public image becomes their public image. At the end of the day, you don't just choose Ferrari, Ferrari chooses you. And as we're about to see, some celebrities had to learn that lesson the hard way. The Purrari incident, Deadmau5. Our first case study is the world-renowned DJ Joel Zimmerman, better known as Deadmau5. In a move that became the stuff of internet legend, he took his beautiful Ferrari 458 Spider and wrapped it in a tribute to the Neon Cat meme. We're talking a sky blue vinyl with a pixelated cat flying through space on a rainbow. But he didn't stop there. He swapped out the iconic prancing horse badges for a custom prancing cat logo and officially rebranded the car as the Purrari. The car went viral, especially after he drove it in the Gumball 3000 road rally. For a brand that demands total control, this was a disaster. It wasn't just the wrap, it was the custom badges and the full memification of their high-performance machine. This was exactly the kind of publicity Ferrari hates. It wasn't long before Ferrari's lawyers fired off a very serious cease-and-desist letter citing trademark infringement over the custom logos. Deadmau5 eventually unwrapped the car and went back to its original white color. While many saw it as an artist just having fun, Ferrari saw it as a flagrant violation of their brand. Though it's never been confirmed that he was officially blacklisted, the message was crystal clear. You can own the car, but you don't own the brand. The pop star who crossed the line, Justin Bieber. Perhaps no story is more famous than that of pop superstar Justin Bieber. His journey to the alleged blacklist wasn't about one single mistake, but a whole series of them that seemed to tick every box on Ferrari's don't list. The saga revolves around his Ferrari 458 Italia. First, he took his white Ferrari to West Coast Customs. Yes, the team from MTV's Pimp My Ride, who fitted it with a flashy wide-body kit and wrapped it in a loud electric blue. That alone was enough to make purists cringe, but the cosmetic changes were just the start. In 2015, Bieber reportedly misplaced his car after a night of partying in LA. An assistant had to track it down weeks later. For a brand that expects its cars to be treasured, that level of carelessness was a huge red flag. The final straw, according to media reports, came when Bieber decided to auction the car off. While selling a car isn't a crime, the combination of tasteless modifications, apparent disregard for the vehicle, and a high-profile sale was the perfect storm. While Ferrari sources later clarified that stars like Bieber aren't completely banned, they are instead moved to the back of the line, losing their chance to buy exclusive, limited edition models. The message was sent. When you buy a Ferrari, you join a family, and Bieber apparently wasn't the kind of family member they were looking for. Before we get into the next one, if you're watching this on your TV right now, pause for a second, grab your remote, and navigate to the subscribe button on the left side of your screen. We put out videos exactly like this one, deep dives into the hidden rules of the ultra-wealthy, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Go ahead and subscribe, then come right back. This next story is worth it. The Tacky display, 50 cent. If Deadmau5's crime was unauthorized branding and Bieber's was disrespect, rapper 50 Cent's alleged offense was simple public tackiness. Ferrari is obsessed with its image of class and prestige, and it expects its owners to match that. So when 50 Cent took to social media to complain about his car, Maranello was reportedly not happy. In one post, the rapper filmed his Ferrari 488 with a dead battery, calling the supercar a lemon. For a company built on engineering excellence, having a global star publicly call your car junk is a PR nightmare. But it didn't stop there. In another infamous post, 50 Cent was filmed washing his Ferrari with expensive champagne. Some might call it a classic flex, but for a brand like Ferrari, it was seen as a vulgar display that cheapened its prestige. It painted the owner as a show-off, not a true car enthusiast, exactly the kind of person Ferrari tries to avoid. While there's no official word that 50 Cent was ever formally cut off, the lesson is clear. If you're going to mock your Ferrari, maybe don't do it in front of millions of people. More than just celebrities, a pattern of control. This unofficial blacklist isn't just for pop stars and rappers. The list of alleged exiles shows a clear pattern of control. Take boxing champ Floyd Mayweather Jr. His supposed sin wasn't modifying his cars, but his habit of buying hyper-exclusive models only to flip them for a quick profit, a practice that directly undermines Ferrari's carefully managed allocation process. Then there's the case of actor Nicolas Cage. During a period of financial trouble, he had to sell off his prized Ferrari Enzo. While that was a personal issue, his story is often cited as an example of the kind of negative press associating the brand with financial distress that Ferrari wants to avoid. However, the idea that Ferrari would penalize him for this is pure speculation. Even automotive journalists aren't immune. Chris Harris, a respected writer and Top Gear host, was temporarily cut off from receiving press cars after he wrote an article claiming Ferrari gave journalists specially tuned cars for reviews. He later got back in their good graces, but it showed just how little Ferrari tolerates public criticism. From rapper Tyga, whose Ferrari was reportedly repossessed, to Kim Kardashian, rumored to be on the outs for heavily modifying her cars, the story is consistent. Whether it's financial trouble, bad press, or just bad taste, Ferrari will distance itself from anyone who threatens its carefully crafted aura of perfection. If you enjoyed this one, we have an entire channel built around exactly this world. The hidden rules, the old money dynasties, the power behind the names. If you're watching on your TV right now, pause the video and hit the subscribe button on the left side of your screen. Don't let the next video start before you do, because once it does, you might not find your way back. So, what's the real reason Ferrari allegedly blacklists these stars? It's not personal. It's a calculated business strategy to maintain absolute control over the brand. In a world of mass production, Ferrari sells exclusivity. In an era of social media, it sells untouchable prestige. Every car that rolls out of their factory is a moving billboard, and the company reserves the right to choose its drivers. The stories of Bieber, Deadmau5, and 50 Cent aren't just celebrity gossip. They're cautionary tales. They prove that owning a Ferrari isn't a simple transaction, it's a conditional privilege. You're invited into one of the most exclusive clubs on earth, but you're expected to act like it. You become a custodian of the brand, and it's a job you can be fired from, no matter how rich or famous you are. It really makes you wonder, if you had the money, would you be willing to play by their rules just to own one? Let me know what you think in the comments below. The next video is already waiting for you. Go find it.